therefore will I also deal in fury. Mine eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. And though they cry in mine ears with a loud voice, yet will I not hear them. How many of you know God must judge sin? See, this is the picture that I want you to see. See, this is the good news. This is the good news. This is what I want you to see. See, he doesn't want to leave this temple. See, he doesn't want to leave. He don't want to leave, but he cannot look upon sin. His eyes are holy. And because his eyes are holy and he is a holy God, his glory must depart ever so reluctantly, ever so slow, as if he doesn't want to leave. Look what it says in chapter 10, verse 4. Look what it says in Ezekiel chapter 10, verse 4. Then the glory of the Lord went up from the cherubim and stood over the threshold of the house. And the house was filled with the glory, and the court was full of the brightness of the Lord's glory. So the glory of the Lord is lifted. See, it's lifted. Now get this, you got to see this vision. It has lifted here, and it's moving. It moves to the threshold of the door, and then it stops. It moves to the threshold of the door. See, can you see? God don't want to leave us. He don't want his glory to depart from us. He doesn't want his presence. That's the vision that he is showing here to Ezekiel. See, it moves to the threshold, and then it stops. And then in verse 18 it says, then the glory of the Lord departed from off the threshold of the house and stood over the cherubims. And the cherubims lifted up their wings and mounted up from the earth in my sight. When they went out, the wheels also were beside them. And everyone stood at the door of the east gate of the Lord's house. And the glory of the God of Israel was over above them. See, the glory lives. It goes to the threshold. Now it moves again to the east gate and stops again, ever so slowly. God is so patient with us. Come on, amen. He is not willing that any should perish. He takes no pleasure even in the death of the wicked, but they would turn. He's a loving God. He is a merciful God. He is a gracious God. He is slow to anger. He's abounding in mercy. So he's not completely left yet, but he's moving ever so slowly away.